So I think there's a lot of things that I want from the music. First and foremost, to see people who deserve that recognition, people who deserve, people who are close to me. I want to see them really living well. That's kind of, people that I consider family, people who are my family. That's definitely something that is always in my mind when it comes to music, and it comes to setting my goals with the music. I want to be able to express myself and tell a story about, how my life has been and where I want to go and my outlook, and be able to really influence people in a positive way, help them to think, in a positive way, and see the possibilities and the opportunities and everything. And yeah, most of all, see those around me doing what they love day in, day out, and really being blessed from their craft. Yeah.
What are your goals for the next year?
We got some exciting stuff. I can't lie. I'm really excited about what's coming up. Right now, under the NRRWRD label, we got Jazzy Boy Yasko. I linked up with Yasko in a crazy way. I remember sitting down thinking, how am I even gonna get this music off the ground? I got no beats. I remember I used to stack shelves and then take that money and just bring it straight to the studio, or pay for exclusive rights for beats, blow it all a whole week's work on a beat, and then the beat would come through from the other side of the world and it would be a totally different beat, and I just take big losses. And I remember being like, man, how's this gonna work? And I met Yasko overseas. We were on a football tour, rooming together, and we realized we both had this passion for music. And then he was in the UK when I come back to Australia, and we just kept working. And then, I went to Portugal, lived there for 6 months. I was in the same time zone as him, and we just really took it to the next level. And shout out to Waddy, my engineer since high school. We've been doing this for a real long time. And he's just really been able to take that work ethic to the next level and keep pushing the music forward with me as well. And we've all just been working together with people who've got experience, and it's just something that I'm really blessed to be a part of, and something that I feel really strongly about. It's like family to me, and yeah, that's what I represent. And we've got opportunities now. We're linking up with Young Mogul Lifestyle. Shout out to AP, the boy of based in LA right now, holding it down. He's going hard, and really we're looking to really go to the next level, I guess, and it's gonna be soon. I feel it. I feel that it's gonna be soon. We've been putting in a lot of work, and I know how much these boys are deserving of opportunities, and I can really feel that it's gonna be soon. I'm excited, and I'm ready. We're always working, so it's all good. Yeah, I think in one of my tracks I was like, what was I saying? I was performing at school just to let Kelsey know I go major, and she could tell, even though 10 years ago me is somewhat a stranger. I was talking about a situation when I was in year 6, and I would perform after break. I would perform in front of my class in year 6. I was I don't know, 12, 13. And I'd ask the teacher if I could do a little rap up the front, and I was just trying to let them know that I was going major. Even from that age, I kind of had the love for it. And then as I grew, I just got addicted to the craft, addicted to writing, and just being able to express myself through the lyrics, through music, and yeah. And then I was just really blessed. There's certain things that you just can't control, and I'm just glad that the Lord brought people into my life who really became family to me, and we still do it to this day, and we're still looking to really take it somewhere. So I'm just grateful for that.
Who would you say your influences are?
There's a lot of influences. My father was he was always playing music when I was growing up, playing the guitar around the house, and he had that real musical gene about him. But we didn't really. I didn't really take much notice of that until I realized, until I took a step back and tried to see what my real influences were. And obviously I was getting into the lyricism. You got Jay-Z. Nowadays you got Drake, who's had the game for a while now with his lyrics. I was getting into some more, real hard kind of stuff. I listen to Bibby, Lil Bibby quite a lot. Dirk coming from, where he comes from, and representing that area and seeing how they were able to paint a picture of their lifestyle. And even though me growing up, it wasn't like exactly like that, but I was able to express my experiences in music and bring it to the table. So I think it's it's just a whole range of things that were able to give me perspective and I guess what would you say, encouragement to kind of put forward my story as well.
Nice. What track would you say you're most excited for?
Most excited, like over these next couple months, like and into the future. I just know that it's going next level with where we're taking the label situation and how we're really trying to take ownership and really build it from the ground up. I've seen the progression so far, and I can see just how exciting it is, like in the future, where it's going to go and where we're taking it in the present. So, but in the near future, some November, December releases I think are going to be very dangerous, because I was so open on these tracks and so vulnerable, but yet so I think you'll definitely hear the hunger that's come from years of working on my craft and the hunger of wanting to see a result for all the sacrifice, because there is sacrifice in any industry. That's why I've said in so many interviews why people are like, how can you do football and music? But I see so many similarities, and I think that's why it's worked so well going, also that partnering with the fact that I've done both at the same time for so long, coming from, middle school to my age now. It's just kind of been my life, but I like them because they both have the ability to really bring people together, and I think that's something that's really special, and why I hold both crafts really close to my heart. And we're just going hard, like around all around the board, all across the board, really.
Final question for the kids.
Yeah.
Obviously, you work very, very hard.
Yeah.
How do you balance everything? Do you have any advice for anyone trying to chase their dreams?
Yeah, you go hard, but also you got to be thankful. I think that's something that I had trouble with initially, was always going 100% and not being able to take in the blessings that were around me and the things that I'd worked hard for, that I needed to be grateful for, and being able to reflect on those things and find those things in your life that you're grateful for on a regular basis is very important in your pursuit of something higher and something greater. Is to also look around you and really appreciate what you have, but then set your goals and be ruthless in your pursuit. That's really all I can say, because when you develop that mindset, nothing can really stop you. And I think that's something that is ingrained in this NRRWRD Young Mogul lifestyle. This imprint, this label, I think that's something ingrained across the board. When I look at and when I think of all the people that are involved in this whole process, when it comes from writing a song, like me penning a song down, to all the process, whatever, to the final product given, I think of all the people and I just see quality characters, and I see people who are proud to represent and a brand that represents something big, something bigger than like one track, something bigger than one thing. I really feel like it's something that's just organic and something that's just really a blessing to be a part of, I guess, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And I'm hoping to look back on this interview and this talk and be like, you know what, that feeling that you had and that belief that you had, look how it paid off, because you followed a plan, and I'm excited.